Hey everyone, the groundwater guy here. I was surfing posts the other day on LinkedIn, and I came across a post. This post here from Justin Hopkins, who's assistant general manager at Stockton East Water District in Stockton, California. And first off, I salute Justin's efforts to deal with the problem of aging infrastructure at Stockton East Water District. It sounds like they're doing a great job. So that's awesome right there. But more importantly, what I'd like to comment on is that. The problem of aging infrastructure is a huge problem in this country. I deal mainly with small to medium sized water districts, and it's really the big issue facing pretty much everybody. And it's not just water district, we have roads, we have bridges, we have dams, just pretty much all the infrastructure in this country is aging and it's impacted by the aging process. And there's just not enough in the way of resources that are allocated to fix this problem. I guess it's sexy to build new infrastructure, but for the most part, we don't have a plan in place for dealing with our aging infrastructure. And it's a huge problem in this country. And the bill is actually coming due in a big way pretty rapidly. It's approaching us pretty rapidly as we see things falling apart. You know, you see bridges collapsing and issues there. It's a public safety issue, and taking it home to water districts. Really, it's a situation where the water districts, it's a matter of replacing things and keeping the water flowing. They don't have any option. They got to keep it going. So this is a big issue, and we all face it. Small water districts, of course, have the challenge of how do you properly budget it, and they don't have the resources necessarily to do this. So what really is the plan? Well, for the small to medium sized water districts that I work with, it's really a matter of asset management. And they look at asset management and say, oh, that's something the big guys do. We can't afford to do that. It's a complex process. But really putting in place a capital improvement program, going through and inventorying your assets. And there's simple ways to do this that can really allow you to budget things out, replace things as they need to be replaced. And certainly it's a lot more expensive to replace things or to do repairs when you have a failure situation and you got to call out the emergency crews and you're trying to track down parts and stuff. So if you can replace things in an orderly, systematic manner, then that's really the way to go. And the way to do that is just by inventorying your assets, understanding what the remaining lifespan is on them, and coming up with a capital improvement program really to replace those things on a schedule. So I've covered related topics, and we've discussed this with a few people on my weekly Groundwater Talk live show. But there's a lot of resources out there on the internet that you can track down on asset management and even how it can be applied to small to medium-sized utilities. So it's really important to take a look at that. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say. So if you want to post comments below, I would definitely be interested in any resources you might like to share or even any comments you may have. So thank you very much, and I'll look forward to your comments.